Sunday, August 5th, about 2:33 p.m. and I just arrived in Casper, Wyoming. And this is Scott. Scott, how are you?
Hey, I'm good.
And this is his sister, Ashley.
Hi.
How are you, Ashley?
Good.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Yeah.
Truly appreciate it. As I was telling you guys before, you know, Scott just, you know, responded. He says, you know, I don't want to, like, you know, meet any couch surfers, but, you know, maybe we can go out for beers or something like that. So I called him, and he basically kind of like, I begged him to, because like no one in Casper responded except him. And like for 2-3 days I've been like kind of like wondering, oh wow, I'm gonna I have to sleep in the car or something, you know. So this is Casper. Can you briefly tell us about Casper? What is Casper like, you know, or Wyoming as a whole? You know, what's your perception? How long have you been living here? Were you born here? Are you planning on staying here, leaving, going to Mars, moon, any planet?
Yeah, well,
what's your perception?
I grew up in Wyoming. I lived in Casper for like a year.
Okay.
Wyoming's awesome.
What part of Wyoming did you grow up?
Rock Springs.
Is
in
it far
the
from here?
southwest corner.
Southwest.
4-hour drive.
Okay.
Yeah. Wyoming's
so
awesome.
you as a whole family moved here to Casper? Like I see your sisters here as well?
Yeah, we
So-
got
I
jobs
live on the other
like
side of
within a
town.
week of each other here.
Oh, you're just visiting because you went for bike training?
We went for a bike
Yeah.
ride.
Yeah, all right.
Just came by to cool down.
I see. What's the population in Casper? Like how many
I think
people?
It's like 60,000.
60,000. Wow, this is probably the smallest town I've visited on this trip.
Oh wow.
Because yeah, there's quite a few like states that I visited on this trip. It's a
Yeah.
road trip, you know, zigzagging across the state.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, and here we are, Casper. And look at this. What is that?
Oh,
Can you briefly, like, there's a moon and the sun, right? It's like a balance of things and stuff. And this must be a rapper, right?
No.
Who is that?
It's him.
Familiar?
It's you. Is it you?
Yeah.
Wow. How did you, like, is this looks like Pearl Jam down there.
Yeah, it's Pearl Jam. Like.
You were part of Pearl Jam? This is downtown Casper,
In 600
Wyoming.
feet, your destination will be on the right.
So it's 5:24 p.m. Sunday in Casper, Wyoming. 3 people, 4 people, 7 people. Basically, this is it. I'm going to this Wonder Bar.
Your destination is on the right.
It's supposed to be somewhere around here. Wonder Bar, right there. Probably closed. Yes. So, wow. If this is downtown, where will I find people for the Truth Is project, guys? I don't know where, but I need like 30 people in there are stores but no people, so go figure. These are like the only teenagers walking around puzzled. Hello. So that's basically it for for Casper. What in the world? No people. I mean, it's Sunday, I understand, but where are the people though? It's close to 8:30 p.m. and check this out. They have 3 movie theaters literally within 2-block radius. I think even in New York City, in Manhattan, somewhere like in Times Square, they don't have as many theaters as they have here in Casper. Look, you see where the blue light is over there? That's one theater. This is the second. And there's the third one over there. You see where it's like it says America? Right there, America. A-M-E. So, and there's supposed to be like 5 movie theaters in the whole town, owned by just one guy. One guy owns all the movie theaters. He's like, this is my propaganda. Yeah. Ooh. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday the 7th, I believe. No, the 6th of August. And it's about 8:19 in the morning. Early morning. Why am I up so early? Here's the story. yesterday, Jashmina calls me and, you know, I called her and I said, you know, I'm coming over on the 9th of August. I would like to see you and everything in Moscow, Idaho. And she called me back saying that on the morning of the 9th, she's heading out to the wedding that she was supposed to be going to with her father. And she says, but on the 8th, you know, she will be in town. And so I started shifting the days around so I could see her. I miss her so much, dearly. So in other words, I cut short the Wyoming, the Casper, Wyoming stay with Scott. By the way, a really good guy. He makes his own wine. Can you imagine? I even tried the wine that he made out of carrots, of all things. Carrots, can you imagine? And also in the room where I stayed, he had a little accident yesterday night, not yesterday night, the night before, apparently, before I came. He was making wine out of bananas. So, I don't know, something went wrong and it just blew up, that whole process of you know, brewing wine. So it blew up and like the whole ceiling is like all, you know, with a nice design and stuff. So anyway, so that's why probably he was a little bit, you know, kind of like not himself. So that's why he needed some time alone and he didn't want to host at that time. Like that was the reason why he would not want to host, but then I convinced him by calling him. But anyway, Wyoming, I got about 12 people, 12, 15 people. The center was completely dead. But somehow, you know, there were people walking around, like not as many as I would want to. But just in one night, I was able to get like 12, 15 people or so. So I'm really glad that... So I'm heading out to see Christian, who is my couchsurfing host, in Missoula, Montana. So that's about 9 hours and 49 minutes. So basically 10 hours of driving. So if I'm behaving properly and the radar detector is working well and, you know, saves my assets, then I could maybe shave like some 3 hours or so, you know. And that's basically it, my friends. I'll see you when I am at Christian's house in Missoula. So the bulb for almost empty tank for the gas has just lit up, and this is how far I am. I don't know if you can see it, guys, but I'm hoping it's gonna last. Okay, gas right there. Gas. So if you can notice, the full tank for this Lexus car, the V8, right? 1995 LS400 Lexus. 350 miles for a full tank. And that is roughly about $66. So, and here I am about other 4 hours to go. What I discovered is the highway patrol usually happens in towns. Like as you're going right now, like, you know, this is in between small towns, right? So you can go like good 100 miles an hour. You got to make sure you have one of these radar detectors. This particular one is called Valentine 1. It does all the bands, like laser, K-band, you name it, all the bands. So in between towns you can go pretty much fast as long as you have the radar detector. But once you enter the town, you got to make sure, like if the speed limit is 75, you want to go maximum like 85, 83 or so. Otherwise, you know, you could get busted because they could be hiding. They know their spots, you know what I mean? is 6:30 p.m. and my couch surfing host Christian just arrived. And at first, Jeff, his roommate, was here, so we decided like to hold off a little bit. And hi, Christian.
Hello.
Hi, Jeff. Hello. How are you guys?
Very well.
Thank you for hosting me. Truly appreciate it. You know, you know, this is Missoula. Missoula. Tell us briefly about Missoula for all the viewers.
Okay.
Like, what can you tell about Missoula? You know, how long it's been around, and
people from Missoula.
What is just briefly like?
Yeah, you go first.
People from Missoula think it's the center of the universe.
I noticed there's a lot of people on bicycles. Like this is because of because of being like a student town, right? Is that the idea?
It's kind of progressive.
Yeah,
town.
progressive, liberal. I think what I would say about Missoula, and so I'm from the Northeast. What I would say about Missoula is that people here seem intentional about having a relaxed existence.
That's true.
Yeah,
I think that's true.
Something similar to Boulder, Colorado, right? Would you say?
Yeah, but less rich.
Less rich.
Less rich.
Yeah, less rich.
And you're originally from Boston.
Yeah, I'm from
I
Cambridge,
see.
Massachusetts.
What brought you here?
Graduate school for clinical psychology.
So you studying here?
Yeah.
Like for your PhD?
Yes.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And Jeff has been to quite a few. He has been to Georgia Republic since 2004. Can you imagine, quite a few times, and he actually fell in love out there. So I mean, you know.
I actually fell in love in Berkeley, but
Berkeley, San Francisco.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So
But
and then
somebody from Georgia.
from Georgia.
Yes.
right, someone from Georgia, and like he frequents Georgia like on regular basis, and he loves the wine, which is like, of course, it's undisputable.
wine
It's
in
like
the world.
one of the
I
best.
didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know until you told me that.
Yeah. So. Yep, and yeah, I'm so excited to be in Missoula, and you know, like I was told that don't go to Billings. Like it's like a lot of oil there, smells like oil. And,
Billings.
I mean,
You're kind of in Billings.
I lived in Billings for 13 years.
Oh,
Billings,
did you really?
13 years.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I've only
Billings
been
is its
through.
own culture.
I would say the only place I went was the bus station, and the bus station was surrounded by piles of tires. And I have to say that did not leave a good impression on me.
Yeah, welcome to Missoula, Montana.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
The navel of the universe.
Surrounded by mountains.
Surrounded
And
by
Montana is actually a Spanish equivalent of mountains, right?
Yes,
Right,
that is
that's
the
right.
Spanish word for mountain.
Like Montreal, Montana, right?
Oh yeah,
So,
that's what mountain is.
so that's the origin of it.